5 cars, 5 tracks, 3 weeks late. Sorry about that. This is my response to Matt, aka the Sim Racers Arms, 3-lap challenge, the special 50th edition. Let's go. Here we are in the first car. The Caterham, oh my god, what is it? It's Caterham Superlight. The one that is not quite death. The one that is hint of death rather than full death in this sim. 3 laps around really tiny, oh my good lord, really tiny Snetterton. The Snetterton 100, oh my word, I do not know this track. So, 3 laps, 5 cars, 5 tracks. This is probably going to be 5 failures, but we'll see. We'll see if I can pip anyone. I got a few ghosts up of some usual suspects. We've got Matt, obviously, who sets these challenges. Link to his video will be down below. Remember, I'm like, what, 3 weeks late with these. So, oh no, oh no, oh no. So I'm very late with these. I do apologize for that. I've been busy with some personal projects and some work projects. Took over my life for a little bit. Trying to play catch up from now. Here we go. And the first video back is this lovely little 50th birthday. 50 versions, that is, of the Sim Racers Arms 3-lap challenges. Obviously, Matt's been doing these long before Rise has started to do the weekly time trials for AMS2. And as I said in other videos, if you like the weekly challenges in AMS2 for the time trial that Rise has set, then give these a go. There's something that's a little more different, a little more spicy, shall we say. The stock time trial events from Riser tend to be so vanilla. They're so average. To be completely honest, the official time trial events are just so average. They're so like, oh yeah, let's put this correct car around this correct track. Whereas Matt's challenges, because he uses the randomizer, you get random car, random track, some really frustrating combos, some really fun combos, some really this shouldn't work but it just does combos. This is my 4th lap, by the way, I realise that. We're going to cheat a little bit, hey. Oh my god, oh. Well, that's 1 down anyway. We'll do the times at the end. Let's pop into the next car, next track. Right, second car. GT4 car this time. We're in the Ginetta G55 around Oulton Park. I'll make sure in the editing I put down the car and the track on the screen, so it's clear what car I'm in, what track I'm in. This is a so Matt's basically trying to do a lot of very classic British cars around, I believe, a bunch of British tracks for these 50th little birthday for the 3-lap challenges. Bloody hell, I'm out of practice. So out of practice. But this is a classic. I mean, I was just on about how Riser can be pretty boring with how they put their time trials, and this one isn't boring, but it is pretty standard. It is a very realistic situation of GT4s, especially Ginettas, which obviously have a big presence in UK motorsport. Running around Oulton Park. That's 1 lap. Remember, I have to bloody do this. Is that really outside track limits? I thought that was on the edge a little bit there. I thought that was okay. I might end up failing all these, but that's fine. It's just about giving them a go. Oh, my steering is far too I think I need to up the steering lock a little, or lessen it even. I mean, we are at Oulton Park, I guess. I've heard more than one person refer to this circuit as the mini Nordschleife. It is like a tiny Nordschleife. Very tight, very narrow. A lot of places the barriers are just right there. It is a blast to race around. It really is. It is a blast to race around. Jesus. In all manner of cars as well. It would be, having just watched the Nords 24, it would be fun to try a long endurance event around here. Don't know if that'll... Don't know if that's worth a YouTube video. Might be worth a live stream though. Might be worth a live stream. Either offline against the AI, which are slowly getting better in AMS2, especially at the longer stuff, or I'll have to look online to see if there's any sort of cheeky iRacing stuff, since I must admit I've been fully on board the iRacing train recently, making the most of the subscription I've got. I'm doing so bad, but that is fine. This is just good. It's just fun. It is just fun to do. This will be lap number 3, well behind the ghosts, but that is fine. Come on, Lewis. We'll do a cheeky fourth again. Come on, it'd be nice to beat one ghost, or at least get a little closer. I think the ghost we're trying to race at the minute is actually Darren. It's Dark Horse Darren. And so Dark Horse Darren behind you. We've got Matt and Kev Barber in front there. Use that curb, Lewis. Oulton, just like Nords, it has curbs you do not touch, and then other curbs that are almost a requirement. The run-off there, for example. Oh, we might get Darren on this one. Cheeky extra lap. Boom. 141.41. Sector 3 time is fast. That's fine. That'll do. Let's move on to the next one then. Let's move on to car 3, track 3. See how we get on with the next one. Here we are then. Third car. The McLaren F1 GTR. Around Donny, which is... Oh, that's going to be invalidated. Which is Matt's local track. I believe that's why he said he picked this one. And obviously, McLaren, another British car. Oh my lord. Oh, flibble gibbles. Okay, lap 2. We've done exactly what Matt did in his video and completely screwed up the first lap. Skip to the second lap. I'm slightly worried I'm not going to get a time on this. Oh my word, these cars. So this is the... From memory, this is early GT1 era. I must admit, I've never done GT1s around Donnington. They're certainly interesting. My usual pick, I think many people's usual pick for this class in this game is... Oh, fiddlesticks. How's that? That went around so easy. Usual pick is the Mercedes, not the McLaren. I think the McLaren might be one of the slowest in the class because it's got the later cars in it, like the Mercedes. Here we go then. Last chance, 3 laps. Right. Let's have a look. Okay. First bit of the lap, not too bad. I'm expecting the Ghost to run away as usual. So I think the ghosts we have in front today on this challenge, I believe we've got Darren again, Matt B, regular, and of course, Matt, aka the Sim Racers Arms. And just a reminder again, his original video, which is very much worth watching, is in the description down below on this video. Matt is gone. I'm obviously just showing you how not to do these challenges and letting people know about them, but Matt has got into the history of the cars for this one, a little bit of the history of the tracks and stuff, just a few little random GP laps type facts in there. I know I'm trying to do another lap. That is bloody hell, if I cut that corner anymore. Here we are. A Lotus 49 with a GT3 rim. Because I've just realised now I probably should have been changing my rim. Oh, it's a bloody invalidated already. One lap is dead already at T1. Oh, bloody hell, Lewis. I mean, if I'm going to die on any of these, it's going to be this one. This is obviously a very, very classic car. Oh, I've got such the wrong bloody wheel for this. We are, of course, around Brands Hatch. They did race here. Oh my God, these are challenging. In all the right ways. If you are king of GT3s, if you are running ACC and you want a challenge, you load up one of these. You load up some of the old stuff and it will absolutely humble you. None of the electronic goodies. So much more finesse needed. Obviously, certain GT3s need finesse, but let's be honest, it is nothing compared to what you need to do in one of these. Look how sideways these guys are. Jesus. So careful on the throttle. There we go. I will admit I actually really love these cars. Oh! Damn! Such a bad exit. Keep it pinned even on the grass. Oh, slow final sectors. But that was an absolute blast. These cars, honestly, you have to give it a go.
That lap was at 129.4.
And don't worry about being slow in these cars. Do not worry about being slow. Just enjoy the driving. Enjoy the challenge. Enjoy that added challenge of being like a delicate ballerina, like a super slow motion tap dancer on the throttle, on the brakes, on the clutch. You can have
One is 2/10 off your best.
so much fun with these. Oh, that's a little bit too wide, Lewis. Oh my God.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best.
I actually managed to get a little bit of time back on these guys, even with the early mistakes. Not going to beat them though, but I could be here all day lapping these, no problem.
That time was 129.6. You're now 0.2 off your best.
These are so much fun. Ah, not enough turning circle. Right then, here we go then. In the old MP4/1C, I believe it is, the McLaren around Silverstone, the 70s version of Silverstone. I don't know enough about this car to go full ham on my first lap. We've got 3 laps, so first lap can be a bit of a sighter. I've raced the track a fair bit. Definitely not this car though. This is Scary Mary era of Formula 1. I mean, to be fair, you don't need to go back that far to get real Scary Mary when talking about Formula 1. The great thing about sim racing for me is even in AMS2 and even in what some kind of gatekeeping people might be like the sim paid titles, is all about experiencing the immersion for me. The immersion of being somewhere and doing something that I'm never going to get to do in real life. And these, obviously for these videos, I'm on a monitor. It's the best way to make these videos, but I do have VR, and VR for that is absolutely just amazing. Get yourself in the car and just get that feel. It doesn't have to be 100% what people consider to be 100% realistic. Of course, the irony being those that complain about the realism are also those that will turn mechanical failures off. And that kind of element of motorsport is such a key part of the realism that I always kind of laugh to myself that so many will mention, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that to be real, the car slips too much, it's not real, and then they'll be racing in cars with damage turned off, mechanical failures off, random failures off, because for me, such like as an immersive casual racer, having the failures and having the experience of the day, and even in modern motorsports, having the failures is a part of the pain and the experience of motorsport. That sometimes it's just not your day. Sometimes things happen. Sometimes it's in your control. Sometimes maybe you've took a curb too much and it just doesn't show right away. And then as time goes on, the damage gets worse and worse. And then luckily AMS2 does that with its advanced damage modeling. You could knock something out of alignment and then not knock it again, but that single bit of damage can just then evolve over the course of a full race. And then of course other times You don't do anything wrong. You don't do anything wrong, and there's just something wrong with the car in general, and it just, you can be having the race of your life, and then bang, it all goes wrong. That is realism. That is immersion, and for me to feel that, like, that is the ultimate realism. You just can't beat it. I have got no idea how many laps we've been doing. I've just been talking bollocks as usual. This car is fun around this track. This is a nice combination. That cone is just mixed.
Suspension's going to need sorting. You'll need to come in.
Thank you, crew chief. My suspension just got damaged by that single cone. But of course, in these days, that's not a little plastic cone. That's probably a big chunk of concrete I've just twatted.
16.0. Sector 3 is 1.1. Off your best.
Oh my word. So that is the 5 cars. That is the 5 tracks. Right then, here we are then. Let's quickly go through the times so you guys know what you can beat me with, and do let me know in the comments down below just how much you kick my ass by. Caterham Superlight around the Snetterton 100 course, so tiny Snet, a 51.395. The Ginetta G55, the GT4 car around the full normal modern Oulton Park. Brilliant combination. Do give this one a go. A 141.407 in the McLaren F1 GTR, so the GT1 class around the full Donnington. That's important. It is the full Donnington with the cane and the hairpin. A 124.6. Again, let me know if you can beat that. Take the piss all you want. Very much welcome. And here we are with perhaps my most competitive one out of all of the ones we've done in this video. That is the Lotus 49C around the full Brands Hatch circuit. A 129.441. And lastly, for the times that I got in the 5 car, 5 tracks, is the McLaren MP4/1C around 1975 Silverstone with a quiet slow 1:15.260. That's all my times, guys. I do hope you like this video. Thanks again, Matt, for putting these out. I'm sorry that I had to take a little bit of break. I'll do my best to get caught up. I'm like 4 or 5 videos behind now. Do my best to get caught up, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one, and hopefully you enjoy giving these a go. Matt, cheers, mate.